Virgo, welcome into your reading. It's a timeless reading. When you get it, you're meant to be here. And if you're asking yourself, why am I here? Okay, it is because you have been spiritually guided to be here. I always ask my spiritual teams and the other ones coming in, which would be your own spirit guides, to guide the right person here at this moment in time to get the message that they're meant to be getting. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards out here and find out what we got going on. First of all, okay, this is very interesting. We've got Sister of Seasons. We're going to have to get some tarot cards out here as well, just to understand more deeply what is actually going on in your reading, Virgo. Sister of Seasons comes in here for you, okay? So it says here, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. This is going to be quite an interesting reading. I can tell you that right now, Virgo, with regards to some certain situations happening in your life. Immediately when I see Sister of Seasons, cycles of growth, I am immediately seeing a cycle actually ending and a new season coming in. That's one thing you must know about our earthly experience. Okay, a season can last a long time in our lives. Usually a season would last basically about 9 to 11 years of your life. And then it comes time for a shift and a change one more time, and you enter into a new season. And I feel like what is going on here with you, there's a natural law and there's perfect timing involved with divine order. So I feel like there's going to be a moment here where you begin to leave a season of your life and head into another one. I do feel like what is happening is very natural. It is actually what's meant to be happening, okay? I also feel like there's going to be a specific moment, like a Wheel of Fortune energy, Judgment, Justice card, those kind of energies, where you know at this specific moment, this is when you are going to be actually having this change take place here. It's very interesting. I'm really curious to see what's going on here. I do see desert as well coming in here with Vision Quest. The Vision Quest for me, it really feels tied to I'm looking like nothing is growing here because we're in the middle of the desert. It comes back to the Sister of Seasons timing as well. I feel like where you are at this current moment, there's no more growth left for you where you are. So what happens with us in life, we reach a certain energetic level that matches our environment. And then this is where you are. But the moment that you start evolving and the moment that you start growing and changing, you're no longer energetically vibrating as the environment that you're finding yourself in. Now, this can be tied to work situations. It can be tied to where you live. It can be tied to friendships that you have, even a relationship, to be honest with you. You know, it's all about the energy flow. And if your energy changes, your energy's environment is different, okay? Be that friendships, work, relationships, what you're doing, where you live, okay? These two energies, when they are no longer in vibration with each other at the same level or at the same tune or vibration, then this is going to happen. It's going to be time to leave so that you can move into a vibration that matches you. We are always creating our own reality by the vibration that we are. I know that's a very harsh thing to say. Somebody might say that I'm being mean or I'm being, I don't know, whatever. You know, I've had people say those kind of things. How can you say that? Blah, 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 blah. If we cannot get to a place where we start to take responsibility for our own living self, then you'll never change your life, okay? So I feel like where you are, nothing is growing anymore because it's almost like you're not meant to be there. So you can't plant roots anywhere. You can't say, I'm staying here. This is where I'm going to remain. You cannot live there, okay? You cannot live there. You cannot say, okay, I'm going to start growing plants here and grow a farmyard or a vegetable garden or whatever. Nothing is growing here. So you have to move. And sometimes life in itself will do this for you. For some of you, actually from what I'm actually noticing here, there could be a few of you that may even leave your country or leave the area where you are living and go somewhere that you've absolutely never been before. The Vision Quest energy coming in here for me, I feel like it's really tied to either one of two things. Either A, you've already been on your Vision Quest. So remember, a Vision Quest comes when you come of age. and you're no longer a child, and you now need to go through initiation, and then you go out into the mountains or wherever you're going to go. In my country, they've also got this as well, but not in my culture. And then they literally go out there, and it's not easy. So things are really difficult to go through that initiation. And then when you're out there, you actually get to understand who you are, what you're made of, what you're capable of, and you usually get an idea about what you're meant to be doing. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've already been on your vision quest and you actually know you're meant to leave where you are. And for others of you, you're still going to be going on a vision quest. You're still going to be, and I feel like your initiation is not even, you're going to have to go sit on a mountaintop for 2 weeks and figure it out. No, until the spirit arrives and says, yo, you know what I mean? I feel like you're going to, it's life itself that's putting you through this initiation. So life in itself is actually pushing you, squeezing you, making it hard, making it uncomfortable, making you have to do things you never thought you'd do, making you have to be stronger in some kind of way, putting you through this initiation of life. And then during this process, you're actually going to figure it out. You're going to see what you're made of, and you're going to actually see what you're also capable of, even know where you're going. So you either done this or you're moving into this because you need to go. Okay, you need to go. Something has to change in your life. You now have got faraway places here. This is when you know where you're going, okay? And it says get ready for new horizons. So if you actually have a look at this image, this is far away, meaning it's not necessarily like you're going to be, so some of you, you're not even leaving where you live. You may stay in the same city, stay in the same, country or whatever, wherever you are. But the faraway places would now represent something so completely foreign to you. Something so different from what you are now used to or what you have experienced so far in your life. So you're experiencing something totally new, a new entire, it's like experiencing a complete new culture, a complete new understanding, a different way of operating, and you're stepping into that. Actually have a look at that environment. It's very foreign, even for me. It looks like somewhere in Asia, and it's very different. Everybody who lives here knows exactly what's going on. But if you walk into this environment, you're going to feel kind of lost and upside down and even scared, and you're going to grow so much from this. You are going to grow so much from this experience. So let's have a look and see. We've got the Lovers card here. We've got Gemini in your reading with the Lovers card, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, have no fear. I'm just saying, I feel like the Lovers card in this reading, it can represent a relationship. If you are in a relationship, it can be a representation of a relationship either that has run its course, or you're even asking yourself, should I even remain in this connection? Actually, am I energetically aligned to the situation that I'm in? And for some of you guys, you may end up actually, if it's a painful situation that you're in, I do think, to be honest with you, there's show signs that you will exit from that situation. Really for you, And for others of you, this talks about, I'm hearing Spirit Guide say the balance of you and the alignment with your truth. The Lovers card, you're usually in love with every part of your existence. If it's not a relationship, you're in love with your life. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with what you're creating. You're walking on a path in life that is aligned to you. So this comes out as a first card here, which really talks, it's a very serious card. It's a major arcana. So it's the only major arcana here in the row of cards I've taken out. So it's an important card. It's really about your truth. It's about who you are. It's about where you want to go. It's about the truth about who you are, this alignment that you need to find. I'm also noticing the snake at the bottom here. I don't know if some of you guys are doing, for some reason this just came in, if you're doing like yoga or you're doing like Kundalini yoga or something like that. If you are, this is really what you should continue doing. If you've been interested in wanting to do that, you should give it a try. I do sometimes do Kundalini yoga with regards, especially with the breathing. I really feel like it does help to elevate my energy, especially with the work that I'm doing. It's very intense, a lot of breathing sort of energy. And I feel like it will really help you, especially if you're on a spiritual path. I love the fact that there's this tree here with all these roots in the ground here. Very wise energy coming up here. Maybe you're going back to your truth. You're going back to your truth. I feel like if you step into what this is, and you allow to flow with what this is, you may literally have your whole life actually change around. There's a question mark here with the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to get clarifiers out for these cards so I can see more what's going on. The Four of Pentacles is a little bit lack of security, especially when it comes to like stability, money flow, income, job stability, home stability, even relationship stability, to be honest. But it's about that stability. The Four of Pentacles is a bit of fear in the moment about your safety, but also projected into the future. So you're kind of going like, if I go on this vision quest or I follow this vision, am I going to be like okay? And that can be also a little bit of a thing that is holding you maybe in a season where you're already meant to let that season go. I'm actually noticing something very, very interesting here with 2 trees, actually 3 trees. I will be honest with you. I'm going to say this again. I feel like where you are right now, the reality that you're now finding yourself in, I feel like you're outgrowing it. I'll be honest. And I feel like it's a time for you to move on. Okay. I'm going to show you, I'm going to jump a bit here. I want to show you something. There's a 10 of Swords here and there is a tree there. So you see the tree. The tree is dead. It's not growing, and it actually literally looks like that. This environment looks the same. Look at that mountain. You got the same kind of energy, different decks, okay? And there's a tree at the back there as well. I feel like the time where you are needs to change, because the 10 of Swords here is looking at a very unhealthy environment. Whatever this is, I just keep on hearing Spirit guide say unhealthy environment for you. So this needs to come to an end with the 10 of Swords, okay? Let's jump to the card before that. If you step into this new direction, which is Page of Wands, and this Page of Wands is going to be, it's all about a decision. I feel like it's a decision that you make. Because the Page of Wands is almost like finding inspiration, finding motivation, being inspired, creativity, new ideas. That's all Page of Wands energy. So I almost feel like, look at that fire there. Look at that wand. It's on fire. This passion, something that grabs you, you know. If you kind of like let this 10 end, this isn't ending, this is a new beginning, but it's a new beginning in you. A page is a new beginning, but it signifies you. Or it can signify another person, but this reading is about you. Okay, so we're looking at you with a new idea after you've been on your vision quest, okay? Or even possibly one that you're already holding. And you're literally going, I want to move in a new direction. I feel like I need to change this reality that I'm living in. Look at the tree now. It's growing. Okay, it is growing. You see leaves growing on the tree. It's getting green. It's looking good. If you actually look at the other tree that we have here, it's already blooming, full of flowers. So it's dead. It starts growing. The flowers are blooming. When you find yourself where you're meant to be, you walk in the path. That's your path. And then the faraway places comes up here with new ideas, new directions, new thoughts, new plans, new beginnings. So the 7 of Cups coming in here, this is all tied to ideas that you may be having and choices, new choices that you're going to be making as you move on. I do see whatever choice you're going to make. For some of you, like I said, it's relocation. Okay, I see the world up there at the top. The world. For others of you, I did pick up something else as well. For others of you, there's a fire coming out there, and it kind of reminds me of like a passionate goal that you're trying to reach for, like you're so motivated to go for something. For others of you, yeah, this is really, I feel like a return to nature. You know, there's so much going on here, my goodness gracious. For others of you, this is going to be about your heart and love and relationships, maybe leading something and self-love for you. My goodness gracious, there's money involved here, okay? There's somebody speaking their voice, out there speaking their voice, showing their truth. There's somebody truly blooming into who they're meant to be, like you're just coming out of your cocoon, and even maybe physically you may be changing what you look like, which is fine. Go play around. That's why you have this body. Have fun. You know what I mean? It's not here forever. Play around with it while you can. It's a work of art. Why not? And then for others of you here, there's 2 things happening as well. It is either going to be something that you open up with inside of yourself with a key, another level to your own self that you're not aware of. and you're going to see something about yourself being revealed. And for others of you, the key will represent an opening of like a locked door that you've been unable to open before. This is so interesting. But what you need to know is that wherever you go and whatever you decide to choose, it's a collective reading. For each one of you, it's going to be one of those things, or maybe even one or two. You will be treated fairly moving forward here. This is a very good thing to see with a Lover's card here and a Six of Pentacles on this side here, because it talks about balance being restored. It talks about giving and taking. It talks about the effort that you put in. It gets responded to by the universe, which can mean so many different things for you. It can mean that, yes, you are going to, and look, another Ten of Swords under the deck, guys. You're definitely leaving a cycle behind. Another dead tree as well. Look at that. Look at that. You're definitely leaving a cycle behind here that's really getting very uncomfortable to remain in. If you're worried about like maybe money or like your home stability or anything like that, you're going to be just fine. With that Six of Pentacles, okay, you are going to be absolutely just fine. So let's get in here and have a look and see the clarifiers for all these cards, so we can get a little bit more deeper information for you, maybe some details. So let's see, Spirit Guide, show me what I need to see. Okay, you showed me that one. The Four of Pentacles coming up with the Lover's card. You are out of alignment with where you are at the moment. The Four of Pentacles is the same card. Okay, we've got now two cards that I've seen that are like matching. Did you see a Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles? So here we go. Two Four of Pentacles, but the Four of Pentacles is actually clarified with the Lover's card, or the Lover's card is clarified now, whatever, yeah, you know what I mean. So the Four of Pentacles, for me, I feel like you're not yet where you're meant to be, and it is creating this very unstable look. I'm just going to repeat what Spirit Guide is. When you look into your future, on the path that you're currently on, it doesn't look strong. You don't see strength there, and it's making you feel like you don't know where you stand. Okay, very interesting, my goodness. So let's get out the other cards and have a look and see what is aligning with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Cups, fours, 4 months, 4 months. Prepare yourself. This is a big whole life change, and I think everything will change for you after this. 4 months. Okay, the Four of Cups here is sort of like in this situation, I kind of feel like it's a bit of disbelief in the moment that you're in right now, kind of like where you are, not because of what I'm saying, because even you yourself are looking at a way maybe forward, or maybe hoping for some kind of change. And in the moment that you're getting this reading, there's an element of disbelief about it. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't feel guilty about it. Spirit guides say, understand how it feels to be, or how it is to be human. Some of them cannot understand it all, but they can empathize with it because they've never been human before. And others have been human, so they do understand this energy, and they understand what happens here on earth to us and how we feel and how we get affected. So don't panic about that at all. They do understand a lot of water. We are on a water planet, so that's why we are actually feeling so much emotion. It's how it is here, and it is that emotion that creates your reality. So there is a lot of emotion about where you are, where you've been, what you're putting up with, and it makes you kind of doubt like that faraway place, that alignment that you're looking for. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. You can acknowledge that one. So let's go in here, which is normal process. You've got a Seven of Pentacles, a lot of worry about money, I think I'm kind of seeing here. Another four again, 4 months. If you're getting it like at the time I'm doing it, which is the end of April, May, June, July, August month. But take it from when you're getting the reading. Virgo. Again, I'm coming back here. We have to acknowledge that we've got 2 Four of Pentacles, right? And then we have a Seven of Pentacles rocking up here. And you're clarifying the Page of Wands here in the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles, again, can be a little bit of like doubt. Either if you're already like moving towards what that vision is for you, you may be wondering, is it actually going to work out for me? Am I really putting my effort into planting of this bush here? Maybe this pentacles don't grow, you know what I mean? And for others of you, it can be like, if I move now into this passionate new direction, where I want to create something, go into alignment with my truth, am I actually going to be able to harvest future pentacles somewhere over here? Okay, so it's kind of like an acknowledgement of maybe how you might be feeling as you sort of move into different stages here, which is truly understandable. Okay, the Ten of Swords here is clarified by the Four of Swords, another 4. I am telling you 4 months, okay? And the Ten of Swords, really for me, I feel like it's tied to what the Four of Swords is tied to that Ten of Swords there. I feel like the Four of Swords is you really at a certain moment of change. You could even be doing this now, where there's this energy of you examining the Three Swords here would be representing Three of Swords, okay, in the tarot. And it's usually the Three of Swords happening over and over again that creates the Ten of Swords, okay? And then in the Four of Swords, the sword that she is now holding, which is the fourth sword, is the Ace of Swords, which is representing now a new beginning. But first of all, you have to end the 10. So you have to take that one sword and you have to kind of like go to battle, you know, or you have to face difficult things, or you have to end things. You got to use your sword to end the pain that you're in, which requires what with the Ace of Swords? Action from you. And I think there's a moment here of contemplation where you are really looking at that Four of Swords, and you know what it's going to take to actually change that. And so you pick up your sword and the Queen of Swords energy. And because Queen of Swords can use a sword, you must know that, eh? So, and you're an air sign as well. So I feel like you pick up the sword and you go like, I think I know what action I need to take. It's not going to be easy for me. I realize to change my existence, I'm going to have to like really do things that make me uncomfortable. I'm going to have to face and go after things that I want to go after. I'm going to have to really face life. And I think this is a moment of you really thinking deeply about what you need to do and what you need to change. Okay, very interesting reading. That's how you actually take control of your life. We cannot be sitting there every single day looking at the Ten of Swords and going, I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like where I am. I hate it. Then you're just a victim. You're sitting there looking at your situation every day. You come home crying about it, or you go to bed crying at nighttime, or you're just completely really, really unhappy. But every day you go and do it again, and you know, you're just there. And to change that, it requires unbelievably great strength. Oh my God. And the next card up is the Strength card. Oh Lordy. Okay. It requires courage, and it requires bravery, to be honest with you. Not even just courage, pure bravery, to be able to take control of your reality and say, okay, I'm going to go back and study. You know, I'm gonna go look for another job. I'm going to end this toxic relationship and move on with my life. It takes that Queen with a sword in her hand, male or female energy. And the Queen of Swords, it's funny that she's coming up here, even though she's not on the table. I think it's because I'm speaking to you guys, you know. I feel like there's not a lot of emotion involved in her. She's very practical mind energy. So she's really, really looking at like, okay, so I need to really focus. This is what I need to go do. Tomorrow, I need to pick up the phone and I start needing to make phone calls. And then on Tuesday, I need to go and I need to email some people. And then on Wednesday, I need to get in the car or go catch a Bolt or Uber or whatever. And I need to be able to go see some people and start making these changes. And, you know, she's not got emotion about it. She's just not getting anxiety about it. She's not thinking about it like that. She's just going to go and do it without even going to the emotion. So just take action. With your Seven of Cups here, this is nice to see this clarified. I think most of your decisions, we've got Leo in your reading as well, most of your decisions and what you're going to be doing is going to be based on what's going to make you step into a better life, what is going to make you a stronger person, and what is actually going to put you into a place of power in your life, with the Leo energy coming in here with the Strength card. I feel like this is really I feel like it's very empowering, to be honest with you. I feel like you're really taking control of your life. Like what I was talking about a minute ago, it's almost like you're really taking control of your life. You're making new choices. Your choices are going to be like, I'm going to put myself into a life where I feel strong, where I've got control of my own existence, where I feel like I'm I am empowered in my own existence. And I feel like this is one of your major choices. As you're making your choices, you're really looking at that one element first and foremost. Okay, like I need to be safe. And the only way I'm going to be safe is if I can protect myself, if I can stand up for myself, if I can look after myself, then I'm the strength card. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every human being needs to be here in this world. We cannot have anybody trying to be our savior. We cannot rely upon anybody for money. We cannot rely upon anything at all that needs us to be surviving in this world. Each human being, male, female, except for children, obviously, needs to be completely and utterly fully independent and strong human being. Then we won't have so much drama, I can tell you that. And you know, there's a lot of cards showing up here, a little bit worried about money. I would say at the end of the day, Virgo, do not worry about money, okay? You got clarifying your Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is sitting comfortably in her chair of honor, okay? She's earned that chair that she sits in there because she had to work very, very hard. She is exactly what I just described. She's independent, she's strong, she's safe because she is taking care of herself, male or female. But the most of all, she feels what you worry about. You know, the main thing I picked up here, what you worry about is your stability. And she feels stable. And she's not worried for a long period of time how she's going to live, or how will she be okay on the end of the month? Will she be okay next year? No, she knows, I'm good. My whole life is safe from what I've created. Because why? The universe is responding to her the way she wants it to. And so she is stable in her life, financially stable, career stable, life stable. And I just heard Spirit God say, and nothing can take that away from her. Congratulations, Virgo. I love your reading so much. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a journey for you. I feel like this whole thing, you know, the changing of where you're meant to be, the vision quest and the faraway places. I feel like this is a whole initiation that you're going through here. And remember, when you come out of initiations, even on a spiritual level, if you go through a spiritual initiation, you do come out higher than where you were, with deeper understanding, a stronger person, and you then can handle a stronger life, a better life. And that's why that strength card comes in. At the end of your initiation, you are going to be stronger than what you are in this current moment. This is not a bad thing. This is how it gets you there. Here we go, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.